Holy moly. Oh my God. Here, I'll have to leave my walker here. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, I love these.
Yes, those are your, they're like hippopotamus. They take the place of hippopotamus.
Oh.
They're just these vegetarian lizards. I made them up. And they have howdah.
I know, I see the howdah. That's a howdah too, right?
Yes, and then this guy, that howdah is removable. It's a conversion, and there's my leader.
Wow.
And we have an ornithopter right over there. I just made the base for it.
This is so cool.
So this is for the river battle, and then you're here, and you'll probably start the game deployed on these little areas here.
Okay.
And on the ground, and then I'm over there, and this is our battlefield right here. So this is going to be clear. No terrain here. All the terrain is on the edge.
Right. Yeah, well, I love that. That looks so amazing.
So let me just walk around. So you like the table, huh?
Oh, it is. It is so cool.
There are the paper models, remember, that I was working on MJ Hobby Talk. They're all done.
Yeah, and the boats.
The ships. The boats.
The boats are so cool. I haven't seen this done yet. They weren't painted.
They were paper, They were paper, So
I don't think I saw this done yet either. That sail is so cool.
Yeah, the Eye of the Serpent.
I love that.
And then the little piranha boats.
And
then this is an outpost here. It's an island, vegetated island, basically just trees coming out of the water.
I want to go to a place like this. Big tree house in the trees.
Yes.
Okay, so now looking at the board, I noticed something different. And I wonder if anybody else notices, but the trees here don't have bases.
All it is a sharp wire, goes right in there. Now underneath, in order to make these setups, I use a very old school method, which is to put stuff underneath to make my hills and everything. Well, here we have foam underneath, and basically one of your yoga mats.
Yeah, I noticed it was missing. Feel it when you touch it up.
Yes.
Because it's cushiony.
Yes, and you can kind of see it down there. There's the yoga mat. So basically the yoga mat covers everything, and now that provides a substrate so that I can put my plants in. Now, why do that? First things first, it anchors everything down. Everything over here is anchored down with that, okay? All of these plants, it all has wire. They're all anchored in there.
Now this one's a little different though.
That's different. That's magnetized.
Which is so amazing.
And we have another magnetized plant.
What a great idea.
Okay, we have another magnetized.
Did you come up with that yourself, or did you?
The magnetized plants, yes. Now, this, and I have to give credit to the people that came up with this. This is Little Wars TV. This is a historical wargaming channel. You know, you hear me watching them.
I do watch it sometimes.
Great channel, a very fun channel to watch.
Yeah, most definitely.
And they had a tutorial on how they make their trees so that they're baseless. So that's where I learned the idea. Okay, so full credit to them. Thank you very much for posting that, and go check them out. Little Wars TV, they're great.
They're fun.
Now, the trees are my idea. In other words, these are made with like fuzzy sticks, different colored ones. That's my idea. The wire that I'm using is a little different from what they did.
Okay.
I used paper clips.
Oh, all right.
Okay. So I did things a little bit different, but the idea comes from them. So a combination of magnetic, little magnetic plants, and the baseless plants. And it really leaves less footprint on the tabletop.
And it looks more natural.
It looks more natural,
Yeah, it
too.
really
It does, yeah.
Now, the fuzzy sticks, you had mentioned that how you do that to create the bark is that you burn it?
Yes, I burn these to make the bark, and
That's
I use
cool.
2 different color fuzzy sticks. So I can take credit for the tree. I cannot take
Right.
credit for the technique.
That's okay.
But we'll insert
That's what
that.
this is all about. We share our ideas.
Yes, and we learn, and we give credit to those
Yes,
who we
give
learn
credit
from.
where it's due, for sure.
There was a project I had that didn't work out very well.
Okay.
So instead of throwing everything out, I simply removed all of the foam,
Uh-huh.
all the stuff that I made for that project, and I recycled it.
That's great.
Now, these pieces, if you notice, these pieces all have felt base.
Yes, I see that now.
Okay, there's no cardboard here. This is all felt. All of the bases to these are felt.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that it conforms to the contours of the
that
terrain.
makes sense.
So
Sure.
all of that is felt, so it's able to like attach to each other.
Right.
And it conforms to the contours.
Right. That's
and
awesome.
Everything, every piece of rock has felt as a base. I do have to add a little flocking powder to some of these.
What is this made of?
Those are all sticks.
Like toothpicks?
Yeah. A little banking, he can bank.
I see, yeah.
And that's
really
where
neat.
My wizard's going to be riding there.
I see, all right.
So, yeah. That's it. That's the river battle board.
Terrific.
And there's my leader on his howdah.
I am really in love with this table, man. It is so cool.
It's going to be a fun table to play with.
Yeah.
So, thanks to patrons who voted for this invasion. And our patron generals are the ones that decided, yeah, why not invade Quetzal with a larger force?
Right.
So, this is what I came up with.
Terrific.
Little by little,
yeah.
Using some old terrain, using new terrain, and there we go. So Julie approved. That was a little reaction by Julie as she came into the studio today. She is working on, we are working on playing our games here in the studio this summer. This is where we normally play. Julie has had some mobility issues because of a fall that she's had and other health issues that she's had. So her mobility is very restricted. So it was nice to see her come into the studio and actually see the table as it is progressing. So I was thrilled to be able to have her come into the studio. So we're hoping to play here next week. Weather is going to be great. So we hope to start the game sometime next week. Now the rest of this weekend and into Monday, I will be busy painting miniatures and making sure that the armies are ready. And in this way, Julie can come in. We can do our army list together. So you might see a short or a little video or something showing that. We usually have a lot of fun when we create our armies. And these are all small scale. So I will have to transport from the other studio, transport the miniatures that we need to be able to play the game. Also, one thing I want to say is a Scratch Builder Monthly. I'm adding some narratives and some more, maybe some game summaries. There's a lot of information about Cold Blood's Clan War. And little by little, I'm creating the story, the background story, the characters. Different characters are going to start to come up. There is one about Little Webfoot. So check out who Little Webfoot is in our May edition of Scratch Builder Monthly. I actually wrote a very short piece, and I hope to include more pieces about this character. And maybe I could actually have a little miniature representing him. Thank you very much to all our supporters. Thank you to all our viewers here on YouTube. And welcome new subs. So We'll see you in the next video, and have a great one.